What is this guy? This guy got mad. Not you using Ebonics. That's crazy. Oh, because I say he don't got internet. It's a Young Thug tweet about fucking. It's a Young Thug tweet about James Harden when he was wearing the Blue Lives Matter bandana. Okay, that's just what you say. Hassan on me. I'm sorry he can't mind his business. I'm joking. I know. I know you're joking. I know. I seen him in person and went to shake his hand. He called me that and walked away. Okay, stop lying, dude. He doesn't just drop it. Oh my God, does he do that? No, stop. I don't know. I've never been around. Who is that? Wait a minute. He was Superman the whole time. I can't rip the mustache off. I did not want to shave the mustache. And I will have to still wear the glasses. So it's going to be somewhere in between. Brother, that was a slow ass change. Those kids in Jarhampur are fucking dead. I know. Well, it's fine. I wasn't going to go there anyway. I was going to send Hawk Girl there regardless. I still have a 9 to 5. So yeah. There it is. No muscle pads needed, baby. I know there are little padding on. There is a little bit of padding on it, which made it harder to fucking put on. Which definitely made it harder to put on the the jacket over it. But that's what you got. Can you find the Crip Dog one? Oh, it's fine. Look at this. That's crazy. That's crazy. Apparently, this is the only thing that they had in Kaya's size. Hello, lady. Kaya. Hello. She does not. You're cosplaying Superman mid. Oh, is it because of Christian? Is that what it is?
Austin just asked me to get him a Diet Dr. Pepper. Hello? I'm literally live streaming, so no, I won't get you a Diet Dr. Pepper, but you can go off your end and get a Diet Dr. Pepper. Like,
oh my God.
Oh. Well, hello there.
That's crazy.
How did you find yourself here?
That is crazy. I did not even know that fucking little menace, and no, I don't mean Christian, that little menace Kaya, who's not even here right now. She's having a wonderful time at the park. That little menace Kaya was just working the rounds. She was just touring.
Austin just asked me to get him a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm literally live streaming. So no, I won't get you.
That's so funny. She knows. You know what's crazy? She opens every door in the house. Girls and MBs, it is a freaking another Friday, 69 degrees and sunny here in California, Los Angeles. Our forefathers fought long and hard to make sure that we can enjoy the weekend, have a sense of autonomy, a sense of purpose, so that we can go and have a little bit of fun and maybe get a little crazy tonight. That's right. It's Friday. It's Halloween Friday. I hope everyone's having at least some fun. Maybe you're sitting at home tonight and watching whatever Halloween movie you want to watch. But remember, it's a labor union movement. And it's the socialists and the communists and the trade unionists and the anarchists that fought long and hard to make sure that you could have even a sense of minute freedoms on the weekend, a sense of autonomy, a sense of purpose. And that's precisely the reason why we always and forever celebrate the Fridays around these parts, ladies and gentlemen. You already know. No, you didn't. And of course, this is glasses off, and then do one of these. Freaky ass Superman. What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hassan I'm broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. Folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day, and today's a day that I shaved. That's right. I couldn't let go of the mustache, but I did shave, so you could see my wonderful pronounced jawline. And that's all you're going to get as far as costumes. But why is this a special day? Why is this a beautiful day? Why is this an important day? Is it because it's Halloween? It's the Halloween weekend? No, that's not the only reason. Is it because I did chest day earlier and feel pretty good about it? Is that the reason? No, that's not the real reason. It's one of the reasons. It's a special day because it's always a special day. Ironic, Michael Knowles, just like all these other fucking Republican charlatans actually immediately tried to take over Charlie's position in Dartmouth. Did you know that? Yeah, I'll tell you. He was like, oh, I'll debate him in Charlie's place. Yeah. Sharks. Fucking sharks. It was supposed to be Ben Shapiro, and then Ben Shapiro said no. And then Michael Knowles was the replacement, and Megyn Kelly. Brother, that shit don't look right. Am I reading too much into it? Am I crazy? Also, hand on the waist. Are we for fucking real right now? Hand on the waist? Hello? Hello? This is bad, brother.
Tremendously.
Yeah, and then she also said, no one will replace my husband. Except for JD Vance. Hey, yo, dude. I don't know. Nah, my girl would have words for me if I let another girl do that shit. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. The fuck? Hey, yowzers. What about here? A menace Bella's death itself is standing in the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin, as though his flesh is in the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. People coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Wait, what the fuck? No. What is what the fuck? What? I don't even use Edge. Where the fuck did that come from, bro? Hey, yo, nice try, FBI. What the fuck? Let him in. He's kind of cute. Oh my God, bro. Oh, constantly fucking blackpilled about their height, dude. It doesn't make any sense to me that there are so many Americans that literally watch this shit unfold and think, oh, he's so brilliant. He goes into a room and he starts shitting on the walls. You say, what the fuck are you doing? You're shitting on the walls and you're smearing your dookie on the walls. He then stops smearing dookie on the walls and then expects you to thank him. It's like, okay, but before you entered the room, there were no dookie on the walls. You put the dookie on the fucking wall. Clean the dookie. It blows my mind. It blows my fucking mind, dude. He goes, hey, listen, I could have kept smearing more shit on the walls, but I stopped. I fixed it. I fixed it. No, you broke it, and then you didn't fix shit. It's still worse than before you came in. Baby, I love this, okay? I love this. Trump is a fake demon, okay? 100%. But it's really funny because this is the most Trumpian move. This is so perfectly Trump. Fuck something up and then put the pieces back together haphazardly. The art of the deal, the art of the steal, okay? He fucked it up. Then he postured. He postured for months like he was a real demon, okay? Only to turn around and be like, I was just kidding. I'm a fake demon, okay? I'm a fake demon. Please, let's fix this. Please, let's fix this. And now his dumb fuck followers will turn around and unironically act as though he actually fucking solved something. Yeah, he solved something he broke. How is this good? How is this a good thing? It doesn't make any sense to me that there are... Ah! Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo, is that child moist critical? What is this? What do I say here to this person? When did I get a basement? Oh, dude, chill. Oh my God, potatoes. I got a potato farm down here. And sardines. Are we ready to go? What the fuck? What the hell? I have a basement? What is this, Hassan? Have you seen this indictment of your lack of gaming? Valkyrie's reaction to being called the female Hassan.
I heard you're the female Hassan.
I'm a gamer. Just secret, okay?
Damn.
I'm a secret gamer. Y'all are silly.
Is that what you heard? And I cannot change the way you perceive me. And I accept that. Although it hurts.
Yeah. 100 Thieves Hasanabi. That's real. I know you didn't trick-or-treat in Turkey, but what costume would you have dressed up as? Or would your mom have made you wear as a kid? I have no idea. That's right. Hopefully you smash that Trumpkin come November 1st. Honestly, it's such a beautiful work of art that I kind of feel bad doing that. Like, I don't know if I can get myself to do it. But Hazuma, you and I are both big boys and misunderstood. Misunderstood. You know it. I know it. We're both misunderstood, Hazuma. So where was I? Yeah, that's because remember, the reason why the government is shut down to begin with is because the Democrats are not funding the CR because they want to make sure that the Republicans come back to the table. This is the only point of leverage that the Democrats have. They want the Republicans to come back to the table and fund the ACA subsidies so that their own voters, Republican voters in rural ass places, still get some semblance of subsidies when they're paying for their health care. Okay? That is the argument here. Democrats want to fund health care, and Republicans are dangling the starvation of 40 million Americans in an effort not to fund health care. What is going on? That's not Kamala Harris. That's a did not vote, right? I mean, demographic-wise, this is a lock for Donald Trump. But then this is Donald Trump's signature policy. So I'm going to go with Donald Trump. Yep, he's not a politician, but a good businessman. Come on. Come on. Come on. Chatters, have you forgotten?
Will make America great.
Lest you forget. That's right. That's right. These are my Hispanics over there. They love me.
Eventually, when they get power, they're going to crush you.
Or you can utterly confront them and defeat them. And
you destroy them completely. Destroy everything about them. Put the mayors in jail. Put the governors up on the Insurrection Act for sedition. Put all of the people that were doing the shit in front of the detention centers. Put them in mandatory prison labor camps. Any of them that are violent, authorize the police officers to respond with violence to them. Immediately, completely shut it down. Bring in the military if you need to. Bring in the National Guard. Do whatever you need to do. Look and find out who's funding this. Take those people, charge them with incitement for terrorism, put them in Guantanamo Bay. Like, I'm talking about scorched earth, Old Testament. Get them the fuck out.
Seat in Illinois. How did it feel getting called out by Vance? I'm fucking used to it, man. I think it's very stupid. I think it's a sign of the times that we are led by deeply unserious people. It is
a lot because there's this internet meme out there that somehow
I'm Peter Thiel's blood boy. And I'm here to say I'm not Peter Thiel's blood boy. I simply have sex with him. It's really messed up that Peter Thiel is getting a bad rap here. He would never use my blood. I'm far too old. I simply suck his dick from time to time. I obviously would never be able to give Peter Thiel my blood because I'm not a nubile 14-year-old. That's the kind Peter Thiel likes for his blood boys. I'm more so his cum boy, as a matter of fact. I hate that you guys are saying that.
I'm super in bed with Palantir. And here's the thing that I'd say about this. Palantir is a private company. They sometimes do a useful service, and sometimes they're going to do things that we don't like. You should be demanding that your representatives do two things.
The abortion one is not a fucking goner for Trump, though. That's the point. Like, clearly, if I'm gonna go crazy with it, I'm gonna say did not vote. It was Trump. Most important reason is because immigrants coming to America getting all the help, and others that have been here never got nothing. Antonio, Hispanic male, 45, opposes the government offering parents vouchers to send their children to private or religious schools, opposes deporting all immigrants living in the U.S. illegally, thinks the government should do more to help. Oh, Kamala Harris. What? I voted Trump out of support for Israel in the Second Amendment? Antonio, what the heliante? Are you fucking... What? I'm done. I'm done. It's over. I'm done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Is this Antonio Brown?
Prize the last time the two met back in 2019. Gail?
All right.
What is this? New internet celebrities like Jake Paul and Mr. Beast are paying armies of clippers to saturate social media clips with clips of their videos. This is the story behind Anthony Fujiwara, 23, the secretive mastermind behind celebrities clipping campaigns. Oh, shit. There's the clippers, especially on Twitter, the steak adjacent clippers are
out. It's just guys mad at Hassan. Yeah, he is the biggest lightning rod because like between yeah, I mean literally they act towards Hassan the way they think he acts to his dog, where it's like he's like you have far left politics, which immediately kind of, you know, people attack you for whatever. But then he's just a piece of ass. And what most of the, and he's rich, and what most of the like, he's like the perfect guy in a lab. He's like a hot Muslim who fucking like talks about left politics and got rich off their platform for video games. But he talks about, you know, how Trump is bad on it. And it's like, of course, it's like you invented a guy.
What you can't say about Adapt is that he's faked the trick shot. I would never say that. He's never done that. You can say anything you want about him, but you can't say that. Okay? This is the salt strat. I know. Don't even get me started. To cover, as always, there's so much happening in the world. And once again, I have come. Get me so heated. And I end up using language that can be weaponized against me. But I feel like this type of fraud, waste, and abuse, like real fraud, waste, and abuse, done at the corporate level in a country like China, would be punished. In a country like the United States of America, however, you get to become Rick Scott. Just say. A lion, a tiger, and the rhinoceros, a fucking elephant, like cartilage. And I've also never liked tongue, even though, and the camel, a giraffe. That's right. Look at that giraffe. They have long necks. You know what it is. I'm sure there's a different version. Those animals are fixing the test. He's actually wrong. No, there's no way. Dude, come on. Come on, be for real. I think the president, I think Donald Trump, or most people, unless they are totally brain broken by dementia, can fucking spot the difference between a camel and a giraffe, man. Please. Stop it.
Ever since I heard about you, you kind of just like shifted the whole thing in my mentality.
Hell yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
Sure.
Nice to meet you, man. It's kind of crazy. Also, hi, March. Hi. I love both of y'all. Like, I fucking love everything about you guys. Like, heart goes out to you guys. Can I get you want a stream pic?
Yeah, let's do a stream pic.
Trust one another. Respect our differences.
I learned that from Speed.
Yeah. It's a smart move,
yeah, for sure.
All right, nice to meet you, man.
Love y'all.
Here. The ponytail pulled high, like a flag of casual conquest. The earbud dangling, a whisper of distraction in an already echo-chambered mind. The grin that's all teeth and no teeth. It's all bright, performative, the kind that says, I've won the argument, by not engaging it. Her words, a shrug in text form. Too bad I did today. Not an explanation, not a rationale, just a taunt wrapped in faux regret, a middle finger flipped with a wink. She's not debating policy. She's declaring independence from advice, from consequence, from the very stakes that affect everyone around her. You said don't, she implies, so I did, and here's my face to prove it. She doesn't grasp the irony that he's racist. We got to become more racist. I'm saying the exact opposite. You know? You have to, like, if you are a parent, you already know this. Like, if you want your child to eat the vegetables, you also got to offer them ice cream afterwards, right? In this situation, voting is not dissimilar, okay? The ice cream is the positive appeal that you make to as broad of a base of support as possible, which is the economic improvements. And then the vegetables are, yeah, you're gonna, you know, trans people are gonna get Medicare as well. Like, that's what it is. Stakes that affect everyone around her. You said don't, she implies. So I did. And here's my face to prove it. She doesn't grasp the irony that is bucking in the warning. She's courting the very erosion that safeguards she takes for granted. Those rights she has, they're privileges. She will lose them. And when she does, she'll blame you for giving her the lighter she used to set her house on fire. She contributes a pixel to the chaos, yet claims the whole screen, entitled to echo, oblivious to the void. She is the echo chamber itself, resonant, reflective, and utterly empty. All because she voted for a guy that wants universal childcare, fast and free buses, and a rent freeze for rent stabilized units in New York. So I always say, for those who are capable of doing so, in an effort to engage in solidarity, in an effort to organize, in an effort to expand the tent of people who you know could become valuable allies, who could actually demonstrate that change inside of them, the starting point should always be maintaining revolutionary optimism and believing that people have the capacity to change, no matter how hard things, no matter how hard that change, no matter how difficult it looks like for them to change. All right.
Horrible person. You know what? I do the exact same thing. Well, would you be glad if I would die? Maybe. I'd have to think about it. It should be.
Bro, someone's auntie is out here saying like these are fascists that are ruining America and they must be dealt with. Meanwhile, the conversation that we're having in like left circles is like is so. I mean, I of course I condemn this liberal wine mom. I condemn this liberal wine mom, of course, but it's just
ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Your friend just said she'd be happy if I died.
I think we need to. Whatever.
That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. She only started interviewing old people because they don't know she shit her pants. Yeah. Only one person in this vid had shit their pants and somehow it's not the old woman. True.
Oh, you were... Of course.
You are my fucking hero.
Oh.
Great.
Nice to meet you.
I watch you all the time. I'm a 21 subscriber.
Wow. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Amazing. Bill Maher actually endorsed Andrew Cuomo. Now, Bill Maher has, as far as I understand, said much more heinous things about 9/11 immediately after 9/11, as a matter of fact. And yet, that is not an association that anybody actually ever would bring up. I don't think that anyone would say, oh, how could you get endorsed by Bill Maher? Oh, once after 9/11 said those people that flew the planes in the towers were brave. Those were the remarks of Bill Maher 2 weeks after 9/11. I think there's a big difference between someone like myself and someone like Bill Maher, and I suspect that that is part of the reason why it's this same cycle playing itself out, where there have been some heinous attacks made against Zoran's character. I'm glad that he put his foot down and saw the need to actually stand up for all Muslims and all Muslim New Yorkers, because these attacks are completely unacceptable. We have hold this for a second. Oh shit, hold on. You should just chill here, bro, honestly.
In the sound trap?
Yeah. I love being in here. Oh my god, is that autism? That
you just like the
as
quiet
soon as,
room?
Oh god, it's like so many, a lack of like constant stimulation. Actually, is that? No. I mean, nobody likes loud noises. Oh, you're fucking doing press. My bad. I'm so sorry.
I'd love to get some quotes from you as well.
I just heard him say 9/11 and I walked up. Hey, that's my beat, brother. You're ready to say Chill.
Are you taking Hassan? Are you taking pictures?
Sure.
Oh, can we get a group photo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Take our photo. Really? Yes. Oh my God, Isaac!
Let's see if the mic beats.
They gotta put you through this way.
I'm getting turned on by everybody who's coming in properly.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh yeah.
Careful with it.
I got you, baby. On my side then.
Oh.
On my side.
Go ahead. Matter of fact, come back to the time. A lot of stuff.
Thank you.
On me.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
And so, what about your feeling towards him, like, you know, condemning those remarks? You said you apologized, but Cuomo's been using it a lot on campaign ads.
Yeah, he's very cynically trying to tie the possibly the first Muslim candidate, first Muslim mayor of New York back to a heinous act of terror, and I find that to be actually condemnable, and yet for some weird reason, no one chooses to condemn Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo refuses to apologize for the numerous Islamophobic attacks that he's launched, because unfortunately it's a permissible form of bigotry in this day and age in America. We want to eliminate all forms of bigotry, including Islamophobia as well. So that's all I have to say on that matter.
You have anything else?
For food.
Food?
Yeah.
Empanadas. If you go through that way, portal over that way, empanadas, coffee, good shit.
Hi. This is crazy.
Good luck with that, man.
Yeah, no, it'll be. Bro.
Hassan, you got one more. If you walk in, take it with him.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Stream pick.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
Stream pick.
Social media, the I'm gay one. I'm gay in Israel.
That guy is fucking
Woo! I love that guy. All right, well, let me get your mic. Okay.
You have even gone so far as to legally go after these women. One of those women, Charlotte Bennett, is here in the audience this evening. You sought to access her private gynecological records. She cannot speak up for herself because you lodged a defamation case against her. I, however, can speak. What do you say to the 13 women that you sexually harassed?
He altered. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. He altered. Trump did that before, by the way.
Then you have to be serious and mature. There were allegations of sexual harassment. They were then went to 5 district attorneys, fully litigated for 4 years. The cases were.
He doesn't do dua 5 times a day? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a transplant from Kentucky, and this is my highest priority. Will he make it to Jannah or not? Technically 3, he's Shia. No! He's not Sunni.
If there was a ranked choice election, how would you vote, Mr. Mamdani?
If there was a ranked choice election?
In this. You'd have to rank these.
Myself number 1 and Curtis number 2.
Mr. Sliwa.
Oh, please don't be glazing me here, Zora. Are you kidding?
Mr. Sliwa, do you want to have
I support ranked choice voting, but I'd only vote for myself.
Mr. Cuomo?
I love that Zoran and Curtis ticket idea. I don't know. I'm just enamored with it. I would just rank myself.
Would any of you accept Mayor Adams' endorsement?
Mr. Cuomo, in 2021, 13 different women who worked in your administration credibly accused you of sexual harassment. Since then, you have spent more than $20 million in taxpayer funds to defend yourself, all while describing these allegations as entirely political. You have even gone so far as to legally go after these women. One of those women, Charlotte Bennett, is here in the audience this evening. You sought to access her private gynecological records. She cannot speak up for herself because you lodged a defamation case against her. I, however, can speak. What do you say to the 13 women that you sexually harassed?
Oh, he altered. Oh, he altered. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. He altered. Trump did that before, by the way. Yeah. Transphobia, anti-black sentiments, like just everything. Anti-immigrant, white nativist, white supremacist attitudes all over the fucking place. And for the record, when people talk to, why don't you react to Flagrant? I'll do it tomorrow. When people actually talk about like woke is going to bounce back and whatnot, one of the things I get a little bit frustrated by is like, it's not going to bounce back without all of us. Okay. Like 2016, first Trump administration, a lot of people I think forget that like a lot of people pressured the Trump administration. There were a lot of motherfuckers that were actively participating to make woke bounce back. I think a lot of liberals are just like, yeah, it'll bounce back. It'll be great.
These were men and women, police officers who already had with them medical nurses and healthcare practitioners, but it was de Blasio who abolished it, and they've been talking about bringing something back ever since, but they never do it. Because I'm out there in the subways every day and I never see it. And when I'm mayor, it gets done on day one. The homeless outreach unit is put back into the NYPD.
Thank you. Mr. Mamdani.
You know, when I hear from...
Isn't this because of a Sudan clip from a few months ago? Why are people focusing on it now? It's because Ethan Klein insincerely brought it up to say that I was anti-black and I constantly tell black people how to feel. And then a bunch of content creators actually leaned into it to be like, yeah, this is a major blind spot for Hassan. And it's like one of those things where it's virtually impossible. It's one of those things that's like virtually impossible to address because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, like I am a white dude, you know what I mean? And as a part of that, product, as a part of this, this entire process, like no matter what happens, if I'm addressing issues that pertain to misogyny, I'm a man. People are still going to be somewhat hostile no matter what happens. And the same goes for like anti-blackness, for example. No matter what happens, there's going to be people that say, oh, you're engaging in a microaggression. You know, you're doing microaggressions and you're making, this is a line of commentary that even if you address it by pointing to all the black people that I do have on the stream, you still look like a fucking white guy counting black people. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, it automatically, even the defense, even if the truth is the defense of it, you still come across kind of racist. You know what I mean? Not even kind of, you come across pretty racist where you're like, okay, like, what are you pointing to all the black people that you have as props on your stream now? Wow. Like it's an endless cycle, right? It's an endless cycle. Speaking of black people on the stream, Crash Dummies shouts out, are going to be on the stream tomorrow. It has nothing to do with any of this fucking dumb nonsense. Obviously, they're just in town. But, you know, but like, that's what I mean. That we occupy, even at something as silly as like this, like the streaming sphere and YouTube and whatnot. Like, a lot of people are totally on board with never attacking right-wing content creators or toxic content creators that they're like afraid of, that they'll come after them, and are super open to writing off anyone that draws the ire and scrutiny of said right-wing content creators. Like, it's just, I don't think that's going to be the case. Like, if people, like when people go, oh, this is like an op, this is a psyop to divide the left. I'm like, brother, have you seen the left? Have you seen the left? We do not need any psyops to divide us. We hate the left, okay? Everybody hates each other. There's no psyop necessary. People have already decided to psyop themselves for free fucking 99. So for me, I like to weigh out.
You are under threat. The mother of my two youngest sons who are raised Jewish, Melinda Katz, is prosecuting this person who came up and tried to do you harm. But let me speak on behalf of my two sons. When they've heard some of the statements you've made, like in support of global jihad, and I hear some people out there saying the Jews, their time is due, which means the same thing. They're frightened, they're scared. They view you as the arsonist. who fan the flames of anti-Semitism.
Bro,
they cannot
Zoran should turn around and be like, your current wife has said more about Israel than I have, calling them animals who bomb civilians.
A lot of apologizing to do. My sons are afraid. Their family, their friends, many in the Jewish community are concerned if you become opinion, Zoran.
Yes or no?
Come on.
Yes or no?
What is your opinion? Yes or no, Zoran?
Truth.
Don't be a politician here.
I got it. They're pointing out what I was about to.
I was talking about the whole platter thing with some of my coworkers, and they invoked your name in the conversation, mostly stating that you haven't posted a shirtless pic in a while, so we can't know whether or not you have a Nazi tattoo. True.
Talking about in your campaign, you had the worst attendance record in the assembly, and you gave yourselves the highest raise in the United States of America. You went from $110,000 to $140,000, and then you never showed up for work, and you missed 80% of the votes. Shame on you. Shame on you.
No, it is always a pleasure to hear Andrew Cuomo create his own facts at every debate stage.
Yeah.
We just had a former governor say in his own words that the city has been getting screwed by the state. Who was leading the state? It was you.
Governor
legislator. You cut funding for the MTA. You did all of these things, my friend.
That's the past 4 years. It's the past 4 years.
Okay, guys.
No, moderator, don't stop him.
You understand how this works. You can't talk.
Cool. UC will nev on a 1 million.
I'll see them and get your thoughts on the game.
Oh.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not gonna ever. I'm always a Jets fan, but like, I hate this team.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's a young Will Neff captured in the wild. A lifetime of pain and torment ahead of him. This is how they get you in the Jets franchise. Okay, you're born into it. And then they cook you. They absolutely cook you. For the rest of your life, for the rest of your goddamn life, you are. If you think about it, the average demographic of a union member in the U.S. are black women, but all of our would-be labor leaders are white guys with one too many problems. Is weird. Is it weird? America is a pretty white supremacist country in its foundation and its inception, and that attitude has continued. So, but some of the white people that are in charge of those unions are pretty good. You know, you got Sean Fain. Come on, like the streaming sphere and YouTube and whatnot. Like a lot of people are totally on board with never attacking right-wing content creators or toxic content creators that they're like afraid of that they'll come after them, and are super open to writing off anyone that draws the ire and scrutiny of said right-wing content creators. Like it's just, I don't think that's going to be sustainable. If your goal is overall for woke to snap back, like you kind of got to put some skin in the game. You know, you're not going to be able to make this happen. There is no magical pendulum swing that takes place. You have to also sometimes be brave, be courageous, and remember that there are people who agree with you, and that there are more of us that don't think that our neighbors are fucking villains because of the way that they look or where they came from, than there are those who would seek out division. I'm glad. That's awesome. That makes me happy about the future. Okay? This kind of stuff is good because it directly pushes against one of the perhaps most successful socialism but wealthy narratives that people have. Okay? It's idiotic. It's stupid. It makes no fucking sense. The notion that like being a socialist implies like everyone needs to be poor is stupid. It's a self-defeating argument, and I sometimes even see that from leftists themselves. Okay? It's fucking dumb. It's incredibly dumb. Don't do that. They use it on you all the time. I know. Don't worry. I am the sin eater, okay? I will eat all of it.
Thank you. Good evening. New York's first, thank you to the moderators. Thank you all for being here. And go Knicks, go Knicks, go Knicks. I hope we get an update on the score.
Exaggerated, but the basic fact set forth here is incontrovertible, and its acknowledgement by the left is particularly clear evidence of their mistake. How can one say parliamentarianism is politically obsolete when millions and legions of proletarians are not only still in favor of parliamentarism in general, but downright counter-revolutionary? It is obvious that parliamentarism in Germany is not yet politically obsolete. This is what I tried to stress yesterday when talking about liberals. Whether you like it or not, liberals in the United States of America are a more formative political bloc than whatever fucking pamphlet reading left group that you have with your fucking dumbass friends. That's just the reality. So you have to work within the existing reality instead of sitting around and fantasizing about a spontaneous revolution. Shut the fuck up. You are unserious. Oh, I have the utmost best possible alternative. It's called moral infallibility. He's not gonna freeze all the rent.
A candidate for mayor who tells you everything that he cannot do, then Andrew Cuomo should be your choice. If you want a candidate for mayor who will use every tool at their disposal, including the 9 appointees at the Rent Guidelines Board, all of whom are appointed by the mayor, then I am the candidate for you.
Clocked it! Notice how he locked in.
We have to go to Errol, sir. I'm sure
He said all he's presenting is what we
can.
Ideas are common sense, such as
decriminalizing misdemeanors like shoplifting, third-degree assault.
That's crazy. That's straight up a black dude shoplifting after putting on a keffiyeh. That dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, bro? He did AI Idris Elba wearing a... Don't ban that guy. He said terrorists fuck. He's saying like they have sex. Like people that are declared terrorists by the State Department unjustly have sex all the time. That's what he was saying. Look at what he said next. What did he say next? He also called you the N-word. Oh. Okay, maybe he's not redeemable. And that hair trigger you develop over years and years of having to eat it. So when you come into a community where you feel relatively safe, but I always say it's not a perfectly, completely safe space. But when you come into a community where you feel relatively safe and then you start feeling relatively unsafe and you bring that concern up and then I'm short about it, okay? I'm short about it. And then other chatters also feel like they can be short about it as well. Well, the thing is, the people that are voicing those concerns don't know if you're black, don't know if you're white. They don't know what your background is. They don't know what your perspective is. They're just seeing anonymous accounts getting inundated with anger. And they see that as a reflection of the community and a reflection of my commentary as well. So, which is why I take ownership over it, as I did yesterday.
I think, I think that's definitely the case in like a few of these instances. The thing though is, I on one hand, it is impressive, right? Because going back to like November, December of 2024, generally
there are the green ride or dies. They go, they're literally in 80 plus local elections, you liar. There's a lot of, I have some of them in here.
No, there are, like, they do run in congressional races. My whole thing with the Green Party, more so, is I think it's kind of outmoded. I think it's like a posture and a mission statement that makes a lot more sense in, like, 1998 than it does now. I also say
to
the
be
same
fair,
for...
I'm not talking about the UK Greens. They're kind of popping off.
Yeah,
they're kind of.
I do not like the guy in charge there. I do not trust him.
I just interviewed him. I just got interviewed by him, and he's a big Hassan Abi head, actually.
What does he say? I mean, what does he say? I know he's addressed it, but like, how does he explain his role in the Corbyn stuff, in the Corbyn anti-Semitism stuff?
Wait, he did do that? I didn't know that.
Oh, sorry if that is the only definition of showing the dark side of Japan that you have. I cover the matters that I genuinely believe are affecting Japan the most. And in fact, I've been speaking with a homeless shelter about doing a documentary, but it's a serious topic, and these are people's lives, and I need to...
Did we just F a little bit? Is my internet going out again? World issues. When they're just asking why you don't talk more on the issues overall, your output is good, but I think this is worrisome. Here, this is a perfect example of why we usually just ban and move on, because if I sometimes take the time to answer over and over again, you're not the only person that actually has these concerns or has these issues, right? Like, there are a million different things happening all the time. There's so much awfulness happening all around the world, and even in the United States of America, right? And a lot of people have their own personal thing that they want me to cover. And sometimes we just quickly, move through it by just clicking and in an effort not to derail, as it is happening right now, because I'm taking the time out to respond to you. And in other instances, when I don't do that, when there's 32,000 people in here, 32,000 people who want have very different needs from this broadcast. And I do respond over and... Let's ride! Fuck it, let's watch the whole movie. This is the most formative piece of anti-capitalist work. Okay? Throw away, burn your copies of Das Kapital. Okay? No more Lenin, no more Marx, no more Engels. No more Trotsky. It's just a bug's life. Okay? This is a straight white guy all the fucking time, okay? Let's be real. There's no intrinsic point of marginalization in that regard, so it's a lot harder, I think, for straight white dudes to kind of understand what this looks like. Because unless you're a gamer. Yeah. Or if you're disabled. What? What the? How? Why? I feel like Joker is the least, like, he's just a Balkan boy. And I guess Balkan aesthetics can go in either direction. There's no middle, you know? Balkan, if you're a Balkan boy, you're either a socialist or a fascist and nothing in between. But I don't think he's given any indication that he is a Marxist, Leninist, or remotely socialist. And he plays League, so think about that. Oh, this is funny. Yes, you can. Trump did. What are you talking about? Trump won twice. What do you mean? And when he lost the second time around, there was a major restructuring. But then he won again. He won within he won the hearts and minds of the primary audience. And then he won again. Are you kidding me? He is exactly what I'm talking about. Trump is literally the method that I am pointing to. He is the example that I can present to you as a guy who wins no matter what, that ends up forcing the rest of the people to play ball. That's crazy. That's true. Do you think that our community and our participation in culture as a way to uplift himself cynically? And the reason why a lot of people see that and think that instantly is not only because they don't understand the dynamic on stream and the back and forth that goes on, or Sudan being a common deflection point against my coverage on Gaza, but also because they have seen that a million times over. Okay, here, I'll give you a great example of this. How many fucking white rappers come out and they're like, I'm a rapper, I love rap music, and then they just like immediately heel turn and go, I actually want to do country music, as a matter of fact. And also, I'm gonna line up with a bunch of stars and musicians that have actually said a bunch of heinous shit about black people all of a sudden. That's just one example, right? That's just one example that happens in the music space all the fuck. Anti-blackness is a constitutive element of civil society, operates on a different ontological plane than anti-Muslim rhetoric. Anti-blackness is a question of subject-object relations. Anti-Muslim sentiment is Orientalism is predicated on negotiating access to hegemony, which anti-blackness theory would argue black folks don't have access to. Okay, that bricked me. She came in and was like, enough of this bullshit, Dad. God damn. You do be getting mad though? Yeah, and I will continue to get mad. And there's going to be moments where, you know, there's going to be more clips in the future. It's just, I can't guarantee that. Okay? But what I will try to do to the best of my ability, as I always have, and will continue to do so, is try to make sure that there's not unnecessary hostility towards people, or that this community is another place that black and brown people thought that they could go to without having to experience the same bullshit that they have to go through in many other spaces that are entirely comprised of white people, where they have to also somehow advocate for their humanity every day. Okay? One thing that I have to address once again, over and over again, is the moment where the internet cut out.
Oh, damn.
And then I brought it back with the bag as you guys were coming. Otherwise, I would have probably been like, I'm fucking done for the day. But since you guys are here, I was like, no, we got to keep going.
Hey,
but
let's go.
What are you guys up to? What are you doing out here?
We just shot a lot of podcasts over there at TMG Studios. Shout out to TMG. Doing a lot of collabs.
We did a haunted.
Has been criticized for statements about Israel. He is asked about Mamdani's accusation that his attacks are Islamophobic. That's it. So this is not me speaking specifically to the right. Okay? This is not me specifically speaking to the right. This is me specifically speaking to leftists and sometimes, and in many instances, liberals that fall mercy to the cynical framing adopted by right-wing reactionary figures. Right-wing reactionaries can dupe you so easily. Make up your own fucking mind. Think about why this person, under different circumstances, would never bring up a point like this. Think about how silly it would look if the roles were reversed. If people were talking about how, like, oh, did you go on a fucking podcast with Sid Rosenberg? Like, no.
Catch of a bullet pass with that right hand. Still able to corral it.
Bro, look at his body. Okay, look at this. He's taking steps on his way to the other side. Okay, to the other side. Meanwhile, while he's in the air, he just rotates and goes, oh, wait, I'm 8'7". I can just dunk whenever I want to without even making that significant of an effort. He just goes, oh, I'm just going to switch directions real quick and go boom. Like someone said Baki height difference. Literally, it's like anime, dude. It's not normal. It is not normal at all. It makes no sense. It makes no sense because you're not supposed to fucking move like that. You are not supposed to be able to move like that if you are that big, okay? If you're that lanky. That, my friends, is the beauty of policy. That, my friends, is the beauty of democracy. That is what democracy is about. You find things that people are suffering, you find issues where people are suffering, and you choose to address them. You choose to alleviate the suffering, and you make that your mission. We have unfortunately forgotten what democracy is supposed to be like because the Democratic Party has basically whipped us into the assumption that you just have to shut the fuck up and vote for the harm reduction candidate. And the harm reduction candidate doesn't have to actually present good things that you might want.
We've never made progress like we've made. The seed drugs are almost dead, and they can't come in that fast from the land. And the land drugs are much more dangerous for them. It's going to be much more dangerous. You'll be seeing that soon. So that's the way it is, yeah. Go ahead, please. Yeah, go ahead, please. With the glasses, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Good.
I wanted to ask, what's your reaction to Representative Dan Goldman calling on NYPD to arrest ICE agents who he says are acting illegally? He says they are illegally assaulting people and illegally detaining people at immigration courts in New York.
Where are you from?
Well, I know Dan, and Dan's a loser. You understand. He's a guy that doesn't have what it takes.
What outlet
He's
are you
been trying
from?
So
Who's
hard.
to ask me such a question?
And they're exhausted. I mean, it's so ridiculous, right? A suggestion like that. So, they're just trying so hard, and it's not working. They've even now started imitating me, of all people. They want to imitate me.
Like month. And there's going to be like, when you're on the internet for a long time, there's so many different like angles and factors with things.
Oh, yeah. You guys are going to get yelled at because you're going to get yelled at because I'm anti-black, too.
Anti-black?
Yeah, I'm anti-black.
Sometimes, like when I cut to the basket, you don't pass me the ball, though. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
And I did rupture my Achilles. I did rupture my Achilles.
Because I'm selfish.
I did rupture my Achilles in your
bring that
presence. I'm all good now.
No, this is gonna be a clip for sure.
I injured. Yeah, he got injured in my vicinity. Yeah,
a life-changing injury, not just a normal
that's
injury.
True.
I ruptured my Achilles playing basketball with freaking Hassan Piker.
That was
a
so
casual Thanksgiving game.
Yeah.
Oh, in the holidays.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't like holidays.
That was fucked up.
Add it to the list.
I felt so bad.
How's stream been today?
Pretty good. We had a yes. You would take that picture. Who gives a fuck? He is a important figure of faith in New York. This conversation is so crazy. This conversation is making me lose my fucking mind. Oh my God. What is the debate here? I'm noticing the black pronunciation now. I know. What do I gotta do to make sure that it doesn't come across as racially insensitive? I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, if that's a real point of contention for people, like I gotta figure out how to say black. Am I saying it like with a hard B every time? Is that what's going on? Black. I'll say it like that. This is his press pool. This is his administration. This is straight up. Why do you hate black people, Hassan? You, brother, that is not something I would do. Okay. I don't code switch like that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do code switch, but like that's a whack ass code switch. What's good? He's such a fucking millennial, dude. That's crazy. What's good? Pull some chairs for you guys.
11,843 murders came in. 11,800. Many of them committed, more than 50% committed more than one murder. Now, why do we want them? Why would Biden and that group of thugs that he had working for him, why
migrants
would they
coming in
accept
by the
these people?
billions? I missed it. I mean,
why would he accept? Nobody
another day,
understands
another
it.
number that he
they
just
say
pulled
maybe
out of
they
his
wanted to
fucking
vote,
asshole,
but I did
dude.
great with the Hispanic
Classic.
vote, but these are people from all over the world. Why would they do it? So one question, no matter what I do,
I feel
can't,
bad for Americans.
You
This guy's
always
crazy.
Like to know,
yeah, I do too. And then I sometimes meet Americans in the wild who love him, and I think we kind of deserve him. I think America's victims don't deserve him.
most of which should not have been allowed into our country. It's one of the great enigmas. What they've done to this country should never be
I didn't miss the French reporter asking
forgotten
about
in
West Bank
history.
annexation.
Should
He
never,
was
ever
like,
be
French is a
forgotten.
beautiful
Now it
accent,
looks
but
like
I don't
we
know
have
what
a
you're
communist
saying.
mayor in New York.